Darren's Ford that was probably, of those on the front three rows of the grid, the slowest away. Wayne Rocket now right around the outside. Alistair Dendy, just coming nose again as they get up into the break area of Druids, but he's on the outside line, so he's going to have to brave it all the way around the outside of Druids to try and pick up the lead of the race, and he's still on the outside of Alistair Dendy, which now gives him the inside line as they head down into the braking area for Graham Hill Bend. But Alistair Dendy squeezes Wayne Rocket onto the curbs. Wayne Rocket loses second place, and I think he's going to lose third as well, as Alex Kersley now works his way through and up into second position. So it's Alistair Dendy that leads the way, and it is now Alex Kersley who's looking to try and muster his way through into second.
Dendy was better off the line that time. He didn't get the better of Stiles, did he, from the front row of the grid for the first time of asking. Second time of asking, he was able to make that first lap altogether a close-up affair, and through he comes with pole position and leading the first lap. They are side by side for second place with Alex Kersley and Wayne Rocket side by side. They sort themselves out. Rocket gets a little wiggle going up the hill, and therefore reaches second place on the run towards Druids.
So it is now going to be Alex Kersley, who has won so many races so far this year, that's up into second position. Wayne Rocket dropping down into third place, but still not too far away. The next of the cars is going to be Mark Jones, I think, isn't it, that sits there in position at the wheel of the number 32 car. Yes, it's Mark Jones that's there in what will be fourth position, and fifth place is Andy Wilmot that sits there in fifth place. Now on the original grid, Andy started in 10th position, so he's now into fifth place, working terribly hard indeed. But this shortened race, we've only got 5.5 minutes remaining. Alistair Dendy leading the way, but now that Alex Kersley is up into second place, he's already starting to pull away from Wayne Rocket to a degree.
And in turn, therefore, closing the gap between himself and the race leader. What's the gap between the two of them at the end of that lap? Well, Kersley put in the fastest lap of the race. Just 5 laps, 59.121. The last lap for Kersley, 59.409. So therefore, the gap between the two of them less than 1 second, 0.7 of a second to the eye as they make their way down from Druids. It has closed even more. Look at the pace in second place of Kersley. They turn through Graham Hill Bend. They kick up the dust of that fluid which has been dressed on the outside of the exit of the corner at Graham Hill Bend. And now they head into Surtees, into McLaren. That's the right-hander. The door is left open by the race leader just enough to have a little look down the inside as they went into clearways up towards Clark Curve. Not close enough to make the manoeuvre stick. However, this is going to be a very, very close battle, isn't it? Maybe between the top three.
Yeah, very tempting, wasn't it, for Alex Kersley to try and stick his nose up the inside of the slightly newer shaped Hyundai of Alistair Dendy, but the door's always going to close, so Dendy's not really on the lead for the moment. Alex Kersley in second position, Wayne Rocket still there in third place, Mark Jones coming to present from Andy Wilmot too. It's not only now fifth place, he's trying to make it more better in fourth position, so it's 3 for the lead, isn't it? Then a gap, and then 2 fighting over Ross's fourth and fifth position, and on his own in sixth at the moment. That's going to be Darren Ford, the 38 car that's there in sixth position. So along the Cooper Straight, fastest lap of the race went last time through to Alex Kersley in his pursuit of the race leader Alistair Dendy. He posted a 59.022 second lap. He's not quite as quick this time as they head through clearways, and he also had a bit of a slide on, I think, there, Alan, didn't he?
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, we've seen that down the order, haven't we? These cars are able to take a slide and stay on the black stuff, which is good news. Across the line they go. They're now putting 4 laps in the book for the race. Top 3 with Dendy, Kersley, Rocket, Jones and Wilmot, the top 5 all having come through, and top 5 all going sub 1 minute on that time. No new fastest lap of the race, but personal best by the race leader, Alistair Dendy, with 1:9.3. We have just 3 minutes to go. This is a proper little sprint race, isn't it?
It is very much so, yeah. Just to confirm also, Paul Lorry, who was tangled up in that red flag incident, did start this race, but he has now retired to the outer paddock, so that's a disappointment. But there's also traffic just up the road to deal with as well. Now that's going to be Kevin Sanford's car that the race leaders are coming up against. I think Alistair Dendy is going to meet it in the best possible place, which is just going on to the Brabham Straight, so this shouldn't compromise the run of the race leader whatsoever. So through he goes, places a lap on Kevin Sanford. Through goes Alex Kersley, 2.5 minutes to go. They'll be heading on to their anti-penultimate lap, the one they're on, 2 more thereafter. And is it going to Alex Kersley, who's going to grab another win. Remember, he's got so many wins so far this season. He's on what's like 7 wins, I think, out of the 9 races we know.
Very close on that times as well. 59.156, that's a personal best. 59.106 for Kersley on that last tack down towards Wayne. There they go then. So it's the first of the goals that needed to be lapped. They turn out of Great Old Bend, they accelerate down the Cooper Straight down towards Surtees and McLaren. They go still in the same order. They turn in, they kiss the curb at Surtees, the left-hander, and then a little rock up from our race leader as they turn into Clearways. Doesn't appear to have held anybody up going through Clearways and up towards Clark Curve. They're going to be completing 6 laps at the end of this lap. They've got 1.5 minutes left on the clock. Across the line they go. Still leading is number 69, and that's Alistair Dendy.
Yeah, last time Alistair Dendy won in one of the Carbon8 Coupe races was back in Carbon8 in the 25th of April. It's been a long, long time coming, potentially his second win of the season, but he's still got to work overtime if he wants to try and hang on to the lead of the race. Any small mistake at all, Alex Kersley is ready to bounce. Not that far away is also Wayne Rocket, so 3 not quite as well to their way out of the left-hand that ground. They'll work their way along the Cooper Straight. 4th place now is Andy Wilmot, who has made good progress now. He managed to gain a few places on that lap, but the big loser was Mark Jones, who dropped way down through the order with some sort of problem that time through the number 32 car. So our race leader very shortly heading on to the final lap of the race. 2 cars off on the grass, Alan, up there at McLaren Clearways.
Yeah, we have, and they've just watched the rest of the field coming through. They're just off circuit, they're on the grass. The leaders come through to start their final lap, and therefore we have waved yellows, and of course the LED light panels that we have flashing yellow as well going into certain. Those 2 cars that are on the grass on the inside of McLaren and Clearways are not going anywhere. They're staying where they are.
They are, yeah, so that's still there at the moment, going no further. The race leading trio is going down into towards Graham Hill there, so I think probably have the largest advantage that he's had since the start of the race. At the moment, it's the best part of what half of them levels as he drives his way down the Cooper Straight for the final time in towards the double waved yellow, so there'll be no overtaking whilst they go past the 2 cars that are stricken there on the grass. Now for Alistair Dendy, as long as he's neat and tidy coming out of Clearways and up towards Clark Curve, which he appears to be, he's going to be on course to win the first of our 2 Carbon8 Coupe races here at Brands Hatch. It's going to be his first win since Cattle Park on the 25th of April. Alistair Dendy claims the win. It is Alex Kersley that finishes in 2nd place, with Wayne Rocket there in 3rd place. 4th place is Andy Wilmot. 5th place, just about to start finish line now, is Darren Ford, who is chased all the way to the checkered flag by Johnny Rocket, who completes the top 6. 7th place will be Dan Fletcher, who finishes in 7th place.